Alrighty, back here on the outskirts of Maui. Getting close to leaving this place. But a couple more days. So, it smells like a safety meeting. This beer is fairly new for us. We've been doing it for quite a few years, actually. Not very new for us, but it was made under a few different names. Smells like weed. And then smells like a safety meeting. Smells like Wig's Pocket. Numerous other names. The one that the feds liked and let us get away with was smells like a safety meeting. For those of you out there that know what a safety meeting is, cheers. Those of you that don't, just imagine. So we'll let Wiggs open it up. But
stay safe is what you're saying.
Yeah, stay safe. This one rolls in about 8.5% alcohol. Runs in the IPA category. But on this one, lots of late edition hops. So not so much focused on the bitterness, although it's there because it is an IPA, but we pounded them in on the flavor and on the aroma side. That way it smelled like a safety meeting. So lots of big hop aromas. And yes, we know everybody out there, it doesn't smell exactly like marijuana. It's a, hops smell good and it's fun for us to play off of it.
Cousins are cousins, You gotta recognize the mulberry family when you can. So, but this one's, of course, me being the hophead and standing next to Malt Man over here. This was a really fun one when we decided to do it and push this super aromatic but easy drinking. Not, the most IPAs, a lot of times you'll get that bitterness that kind of come back and bite you and just, lingers
and
too long.
No malt there to back it up.
The balance isn't there. And so at 8.5%, a little bit of oat malt in here as well, so that body really stands up to everything going on with the hops. But really, this beer is totally geared towards those aromatics and really enjoying the aromas of this beer.
Great body. I mean, there's not a lot, but there's a good amount of sweetness there, but it balances out with the hops that make for a nice drinking IPA. Instead of just being all bitterness on the tongue, you actually get malt, and then it finishes with the hops and tons of hop in the nose. But a good, and not to mention the burps on this are phenomenal.
Phenomenal burps.
And I've always been one that, an IPA is good when you burp and it just tastes so good.
Hops come back, yep. Well, and to 8.5%, it's not one to, crush the full, well, please do crush the full 6-pack, but it's up there a little bit in range for how smooth and easy this thing drinks, and, a lot towards that hop profile too. A little bit straying away from our Crooked Tree family where, this is a little more direct towards that pine note, and some earthiness, but you still get just a little bit of citrus hanging out, a little tropical fruit, but it's a really fun hop blend that we put together for this one. I'm a huge fan of all safety meetings everywhere. So,
and stick your nose in it, use your imagination.
And also, too, April 1st is our release date for this thing. We used to do it April 20th, but, everybody's busy on April 20th. So get it out to everybody April 1st every year. So this will be out June through June. So, and then we'll be on to some other fun hoppy summertime beers at that point, but yeah, April through the end of June.
Scary Jesus comes out then too.
Well, hey, watch out! Might see you guys back in Maui sometime.
But also look for smells like tapping parties, things like that on 420, April 20th. I know there's going to be a few of those. Mm-hmm. So other than that, great beer. Love drinking this IPA. So cheers.
Cheers. Stay safe. Safety is no accident.
Mm-hmm. That is good beer. Mm-hmm. Naughty. Thought you guys were taking those blankets with you.